It's Monday, and we're back at it again with the pink beanie. It's me, Taylor B, and alongside me is Erin D, who you can tell by the laughing couldn't keep it in because she loves the pink beanie.
You caught me off guard with that one. I've never laughed so hard. I am wearing my pink beanie, and I feel pretty good about it.
Well, it was funny. One of the first times Erin and I ever met, she looked at me dead straight in the eyes and said, "My life isn't complete if I'm not wearing a beanie." And I'm not a hat girl, so I didn't understand. But now I feel it. I feel your aura, and you need to have that beanie on to be in your creative space.
It's the beanie. Actually, I'm a hat girl in general, so I own about 15 different hats and
That's
in
it?
all different styles. Well, I think that's a lot.
Okay, I'm not a hat girl, and I own about 40 hats.
Okay, well, but I wear them all the time. So they're
True.
like in constant rotation. So like depending on like my mood, I'm wearing a different one. Depending on my makeup, I'll wear a different hat. Like when I'm really feeling sassy, I'll wear a particular type of hat. Hats are my thing. We've been in a long-term relationship.
I own a sparkly beanie.
I love that.
That's the most Taylor B thing about me is the sparkly beanie in the winter. I thrive
I adore
off
that.
of wearing it because it's rose gold.
Oh,
And
yes.
it just, I live my best life in it, even though I'm not a hat girl. Anyway, welcome back to the show. Another edition of Makeup Monday.
Yeah.
And today we are talking about the infamous eyes.
The Smokey eye. Yeah, we're just going to have some fun. This is like a really lighthearted segment, and we're just going to talk about eyeshadow.
Let's do it.
And yeah, actually, I'm going to start off, Taylor. Do you have any questions about eyeshadow or smoky eye? Tell me what you do for your smoky eye. If you're going on a night out and you want to feel a little extra sassy, a little extra playful, what do you dabble in makeup-wise?
Okay, so makeup-wise, I am actually not a smoky eye girl. I learned very quickly that because my eyes are so dark to begin with, when I smoke them out, it's scary. It's like I am piercing into your soul because my eyes are almost black when you look at them, right?
Yeah.
So when I have too much dark eyeshadow on, it can be very, very dark. And I'm not a dark person, right? I'm bubbly, I'm fun, I'm light. So typically for every day, I actually tight line my eyes with eyeshadow instead of eyeliner. So I wet the brush, I do the tight line, whatever. On a night out, I'm wild, okay? So
How wild are you, Taylor?
I pick a theme color, so it will either be orange, pink, it might be just like a gold or something. So I bought this. I am a big follower in YouTube. I love YouTubers. And one of my favorite YouTubers, her name is Nicole Guerrero. She came out with a highlight palette about 3 years ago. And I've never been a fangirl in my life, but I was like, I watched this girl. I've grown with her. I'm buying that palette. Well, the thing is, I love highlight. But wearing that obnoxious colored highlight, so the pinky purple highlight, etc., was not my vibe, and I learned that really quickly. So instead, I decided to start using it as eyeshadow. So
Fabulous. I do that all the time with clients.
exactly.
Yeah.
So what I do actually is my night out makeup eye will actually be, I pick a theme color. Typically, as of late, it's been pink. I've been vibing with the pink, which I know does not match my skin type or whatever, but it matches the outfit I wear. And in my crease, I'll do like a kind of pinky combination. I'll bring it a little darker towards the edge of my eye. Then I'll actually put kind of a primer or even just concealer back over my eyelid so it creates that cut crease. Then I spray my brush with my Fix Plus and I go right in the sparkles. And my whole lid is a beautiful sparkle of pink. So
You're a makeup artist, I think.
I
think you might be.
So
Like, that sounded very professional, Taylor.
thank you very much. I watched a lot of YouTube on how to do it, and I am a sparkle girl.
Yes,
So-
me too. I love sparkle. Oh,
But the thing is, with my sparkle addiction, I had to find a way where it wasn't obnoxious. And I think that just wearing sparkle on my eyelids is not really obnoxious because I do wear glasses most often. And 98% of the time when I'm on a night out, my eyes are open.
Yes.
The other 2%, I'm usually blinking because somebody's used a flash.
Oh, okay.
But other than that, so it's not overwhelming, right?
Yeah, no, not at all. And actually, just to kind of take off of that, you do wear glasses. And doing makeup for people that are wearing glasses is actually totally different than if you're not wearing glasses. So for on a night out, if you're wanting to wear some eyeshadow, if you wear glasses, you can actually get away with wearing a lot more because the glasses take away a lot from the makeup look and they actually almost act as like a natural eyeliner or a frame for the eyes. So you can put a little bit more eyeshadow and it's still going to look just as beautiful.
Definitely. But when I do my full-on sparkles, I don't wear my glasses. I wear my contacts because I really want people to appreciate my eye game.
Yeah.
Because I work so hard on it. When I was in university, actually, my roommate and I, because my roommate is my spirit animal, we would wear the same makeup, maybe some different colors, whatever. But we had the same mentality when it came to all that kind of stuff. And we actually became known as the good makeup girls. Because every time we'd go to parties, we would have these elaborate makeup ideas with our eyeshadow, which was different sparkles and it was out of their colors. But we weren't obnoxious about it. We spent a little extra time because we were going out and we were like, you know what? Monday to Friday, we hardly wear anything. So Saturday
and
night.
And then the weekend came and just.
Yes. For Halloween, I was a gangster clown.
Yeah.
So I did the full-on glam eye, but then I decided to kind of draw these black lines on my face and smudge them out and stuff like that. So it's just like totally different because makeup is supposed to be fun. You're supposed to have a good time
exactly.
with it.
It shouldn't be stressful. It should be fun. It should be a way to express yourself. I love, like I've got some friends that will go the whole week. They won't wear a stitch of makeup. Mm-hmm. They are confident and they're just themselves without makeup and they love it. But the weekend comes and that's their time where they just want to have a bit of fun. They want to do full makeup and they want to go out. And I love that.
Exactly.
I love that you can go between both and just celebrate both. And it's amazing.
And that's the best part about it. Mm-hmm. So let's go back to the smoky eye because I know I didn't really lead you into the smoky eye thing.
More into the gangster clown, but yeah.
Yes. Well, to be honest, I'll show you a picture of it. It's some of my finest work. And if you ever need help with makeup or whatever, reach out to Erin. But if Erin D or Erin Nicole is booked, head on over to YouTube.
Or Taylor B, because apparently she's a professional and she can do all the makeup.
Taylor B learned on YouTube. Taylor B learned how to French braid her hair on YouTube. Taylor B's learned a lot on YouTube.
Everyone learns everything on YouTube.
One of my girlfriends, she got her car trunk locked the other day in a position that it shouldn't have been locked in. Mm-hmm. And she's freaking out. I had to drive to Pickering to go help her. Mm-hmm. And I walked up and I'm like, let's just YouTube it. And she looked at me. She's like, what do you mean YouTube it? I'm like, okay, what's your car make? Typed it in.
Yeah.
Car make, trunk jam.
Yeah.
Boom. First video. I was like, oh, you just have to hold the handle and put a screwdriver through and pull it down. And she was like, are you kidding me?
Oh, yeah. You don't need to go to college or university. You just go to Google or YouTube and we've got everything.
You just got to be resourceful. You got to know. So anyway, let's talk the listeners through a smoky eye.
A smoky eye. Okay, yeah. We got so far from the smoky eye. But we'll just go through it really quickly. So a really easy way, a lot of people are very scared to do a smoky eye. And they've been like, Erin, I tried to do a smoky eye and I ended up looking like a raccoon. Like it looked like I got punched in the eye. I can't do it. And that's why a lot of people hire me because they can't do a smoky eye on themselves. So they want like a professionally done smoky eye.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all. I think if you're going to an important event or you're going to take important photos, always hire a professional.
Yeah, definitely. Of course. And it's so fun and it's such a nice way to treat yourself. But if you want to try it on yourself, a really great tip is to actually invest in a cream eyeshadow stick. Which a lot of they have these like really easy cream eyeshadow sticks that you can purchase now from different brands, and you literally just whip it right across the lid. You can use your finger to blend it in or like a brush to blend it in, and then you kind of have that full coverage right away. And then over top of that, you can actually use like a separate brush with a little bit of eyeshadow, like a powder.
So when they're buying the cream, is it a black one?
Yeah, I mean a smoky eye can be. We always think of it typically in black, but a smoky eye doesn't have to be black. You can do a purple smoky eye, you can do a blue smoky eye, you can do a brown smoky eye. So just
pretty much whatever you want the base color to be as the stick you're gonna buy.
It's like a cream shadow stick and it's so savvy to use. And you can, like I said, you can even just use your finger and kind of like pat it in or use a brush, to blend it in and then put a little bit of shadow on top and then like that's it. Like it's super, super easy to use. And just remember, you don't want to blend it up too high all the way to the eyebrow, but you definitely want to blend it into the crease really softly and give it that really nice gradation.
So would you say that it's just above that crease bone there is where you want the eyeshadow to stop?
Yeah, typically. Again, like depending on like the eye shape, like every individual has a different eye shape. So obviously you want to like customize it to your eye shape. Mm-hmm. But typically the rule is yes, do that. And you don't want to bring the shadow too low under the eye as well, because that can also like drag the eyes down a little bit.
And it could also make it look like you have some bags, or even just highlight bags that you already have.
Yeah, exactly. So you really want to kind of keep it really close knit to where the eyelashes are.
So where your lower lash go when you put mascara on it, would you say that's as far as you should go with the blending out underneath your eye?
Yeah, you just want to, like, if you want a really dramatic look, obviously you can buff it a little bit more, but you want to really keep it like tight knit and keep it really in there. And then it tends to look a little bit more sophisticated and clean as well.
So you use the cream stick all over your lid, you blend it in, you add some shadow into the corners to darken it up.
Yep.
But the thing is, underneath your eye, do you swipe that with the cream, or do you just use powder underneath your eyes?
Typically for myself, I just use a little bit of liner and a little bit of powder.
Okay.
And just keep it very minimal.
All the way into the tear duct or halfway?
Either or.
I prefer halfway, but I know some people go all the way in. I've just always wondered that.
Either or. I myself, like, I find I have like pretty like large eyes, so I'll bring mine like all the way in. But yeah, sometimes again, I'll just bring it halfway in if you want kind of like more of like a fresh open look.
And you're kind of going from a thicker shadow to a thinner shadow, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want to go all the way across at the same level, because that's kind of creating that raccoon vibe. You want to taper it.
Yeah.
All right. So that's literally it.
Yeah.
You just grab a stick, color on your eyeball.
Yep.
Rub it in.
Yep.
Put some shadow in the corner. Blend that crease. Swipe underneath. You're golden. You're good to go.
Bada boom, bada bing.
Put some mascara on. And you're perfect. Now, here's the thing. When you put mascara on your lower lash, do you have any tips for not getting it onto your cheek?
I know. Everyone always says that.
Or is it just proceed with caution and stop going so quickly?
Proceed with caution. Take your time. And what I do is I usually tilt my head up a little bit.
Interesting.
So I tilt my head up into the mirror, and that way I can see, and then I can just gently pop a little mascara on there, very, very gently. But yeah, a lot of people go in really aggressively with their eyes. Don't pull in your eyes. Treat them with love and kindness.
Yeah, you really need to treat your eyes with kindness, because especially when you're holding a mascara wand near your eye, you don't want to go crazy, because what if you poke yourself?
Exactly. Yeah, you always want to be really, really gentle around the eye area, and then you won't have any irritation.
All right, so that's it. Erin Nicole's quick, easy, smoky eye.
Smoky eye. And I will be making some videos as well and posting them on my social media.
All right. And what are your social medias?
So you can find me at ErinNicoleMakeup.com is my website, and you can find all the information you need there, as well as my email to get in contact with me. You can also find me on Instagram at ArtistErin1, that's the numeral 1, and Facebook at Erin Nicole Makeup.
Perfect. Thank you so much for joining me today, and we will talk to you next Monday.
Thanks, Taylor. See you then.
Bye-bye.